Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. I had a good day. Just worked. I went to mom's for supper and came home and chilled out. I did wear something today, but this isn't a day with. I just wore this. I have a day with this just like a month and a half ago. So if you want to know, just go back and look it up. It's there. Probably 20 videos down or so, and 30. I mean, I do a video a day, so 2 months it's 60 videos actually. So it's probably closer to 50. But yeah, so if you want to know about that, just what it did was I'm in a climate, guys, this time of year where it's fall in the morning and at night and summer during the day and spring in the evening. It's the best way. I get all 4 seasons except for winter. All three, I get 3 of the 4 seasons except for winter this time of year. And what I mean by that, and those of you who live in a tempered climate, a more northern climate on the eastern coast, basically, like places like New York, Boston, you guys are experiencing this too, because we all go Maine. We all have pretty much the same climate, where it's cold in the morning, nice in the day and the evening, and cold at night. I mean, it's literally that, and I mean cold. It's a single digits Celsius now because I'm Canadian. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. But, you know, you get up in the morning, it's nothing for it to be 5 degrees, 6 degrees. I mean, that's not that much above freezing, really. And water tends to freeze at 0 degrees. Well, standing water tends to freeze at 0 degrees. So you're not that much above freezing in the morning. And then by noon, like I said, midday, it's 20, 22, 23 degrees. And the sun is blasting. And when I get home, and it's tank top and shorts. And then by 7 o'clock, it's sweater and sweatpants again because it's cold. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So I mean, I wear what I want when I want. We all know that, and I've always said you should too. But by the rules of the FragCom, I shouldn't be wearing certain scents this time of year. Because it's not quite fall, so I can't really rock all the great fall scents. And it's not summer anymore. I can't really rock all the summer scents. So I kind of have to find a weird in between. And that's what this did today. It worked really well in the morning, in the cold, when I got off work, sun's blaring. I mean, I had to roll the windows down in the car and let the car run the air conditioner, roll the windows down in the car to get some fresh air for like 5 minutes, roll them up and run the air conditioner to cool it down for another couple minutes. That's how hot it was. And again, like I said, by about 7 o'clock, it's cold again. So, but this worked really well through them all. So that got me thinking, I'm going to pick 10 fragrances that work really well. You know, I guess you could say they're versatile, really, because they're very good for this time of year where, like I said, you don't want to wear something extremely light and airy and citrusy because it's just not, if you're outside anyway, it's not going to work that well in the morning and the evening. But you don't want to wear something super heavy and oody and woody and gourmandy because it's going to be way, way, way too cloying in the midday, that midsummer's day. You got to find the happy medium. And I think these 10 do it. They're fresh enough that during the day, they're good. But they're just dark enough, I guess would be the term, that they work in the colder mornings and nights. So let's get started with, like I said, I've got like 3 or 4 clones of Tuxedo. I don't have Tuxedo. Probably never will. It's just not anything. I mean, I like it. These are great, but yeah. And there's not going to be a whole bunch of notes and crap in this. This is just a video of what I think you can wear this time of year if you live in the kind of climate I'm in. And it's Tuxedo, any of its clones, any of it's inspired by. This is Kismet. I like this one too. You know, it's tobacco-y, it's woody, it's slightly spicy. It's got some citruses off the top, and it's fresh but still has some depth. So yeah, Tuxedo or any of its clones. We'll get the clones out of the way. I think I only have 2 clones here and inspired by, but yeah, well, any Aventus style cologne will work just fine. Again, it's got the freshness off the top, the citruses, the pineapple, but it's got a little bit of depth with the woods and the smoke. Yeah, any Aventus style cologne will work, including Aventus. If that's what you want to wear it. Yeah. I was going to throw Sauvage on here, but I thought that would be too obvious. And Sauvage Elixir could go on here, but I wanted to just try something a little different. So I want something that gets compared to Sauvage a lot. I don't think it smells a whole lot like Sauvage. It's got some similarities, but it's its own beast for sure. And that's Bulgari Aqua Pour Homme Atlantique. It's got that kind of salty aqua vibe, or Bulgari aqua vibe, but with a little bit of a sweet Ambroxan type vibe, where the comparison to Sauvage comes in. Very strong scent for what it is. Very strong. I've worn it a few times, and I've only put on a couple sprays each, and it's gotten me through the day. So yeah, if you're looking for a blue scent still, that'll do it. Let's get on to another blue scent, and that's Trussardi Away for Him. Minty, some woods, some greens, some aquatic vibe. Very nice scent. Little pricey. I mean, I paid $19 for it, but I'm seeing the small bottle going on like Fragbuy and Fragnet for like 40, 50, 60 bucks. But it is worth it. It is a nice scent. And it performs pretty well too. And it's quite unique actually. So, another blue scent, or technically a blue scent, is YSL. This is the original EDT from like 2018 or whatever it was. This is my favorite of them all. I like that apple, sweet apple, aquatic vibe with that amberwood kind of fuzzy sweetness to it. It's really nice. Again, another good performer. Cuts through the cold, but doesn't make people sick in the heat. So, Dark Obsession might be a little too heavy for the midday, but if you apply it right, you apply it in the morning, by midday, it should be fine, because it does have some freshness to it. And it is a chocolate scent to my nose, but it's not an overly sweet chocolate. It's more of that powdery vibe, like a cocoa, and with some ginger and citrus. Very nice scent, very nice scent. Highly underrated, actually. This, if you can get Dark Obsession for a decent price, do it up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. The newest one in my collection, I find this Moschino Toy Boy to be quite wearable this time of year. Again, don't overdo the sprays because it is strong, but it's got a freshness to it and a nice, it's got fresh spices and strong spices and definitely some florals. Like I said, there's rose in here. Holy is there some rose in here. But yeah, fresh yet deep. That's what I'm going to call this one. Fresh yet deep. Another Calvin Klein, actually. Calvin Klein Encounter. Another highly underrated scent. It's got some oud in it, but it's not an oud scent. It's more in the background, the oud. You can smell it, but it's not like an oud scent. It's more of a woody scent and a boozy scent. It's got a nice kind of rum accord. Like a nice drink on a hot summer's day or a cool summer's night. Very nice. Boozy and woody. Very nice. Very nice scent. If you can get it, and I got the cap on wrong. If you can get it for a decent price, pick it up. I don't think it's that expensive. I don't know if it's discontinued, though. If it is, it probably will be at some point, because it is definitely one of those scents I think in a few years people are going to be spending a little coin on, because it is slightly unique, but just very nice boozy scent, really, at the end of the day. Givenchy Gentleman Boise, I believe that's what it is. Yes. It's got that iris in it. You can definitely smell that iris. Nice, fresh, not overly makeup-y iris. More of on the fresh kind, not that sticky makeup kind of vibe. with some nice woods. Really is some citruses off the top. I mean, it'll do the trick. And it's classy, like me. And last but not least is Dior Homme 2020. Perfect for this time of year. Works well in the heat, in the cool mornings and evenings. Just, you know, isoey super and woods. Oh, time I smell it, I want to wear it. It's one of those scents. I'm going to give myself a spray. Need a little spray. Because I want to smell it for a bit. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So that's it, guys. That's, 10 fragrances that are good this time of year that are again, I don't really know what I'm going to call this video. I'm going to have to think about it, but it's definitely 10 fragrances that are great this time of year. Yeah. Work good in the heat and the coolness. Just like me, coolness. Hey, girl. Now, anyway, guys, yeah. So I hope you had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow with something. There's no school or work tomorrow, so because it's Labor Day. So, yeah. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves. And I hope it's nice out tomorrow.